What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne, back again with another video, and today we are here at Atlanta Classic Cars to take a look at the all-new 2017 Mercedes-Benz C300 Cabriolet. This is the open-air version of the C300 Coupe we reviewed last year, so if you haven't seen that video yet, please be sure to check it out. The C300 Cabriolet is defined by its sporty appearance and bold lines going throughout the length of the body. It kind of looks like the new S-Class Cabriolet, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. So today, let's go over the exterior and interior and see how this ride has been engineered for excellence. Let's start off the review by talking about some of the exterior characteristics of this particular C-Class Cabriolet. The exterior color is known as selenite gray, and by the way, the interior, as you can see, it's red. It's called cranberry red leather interior. The C-Class Cabriolet's body structure is composed of aluminum for a weight reduction, and then you also have high-strength steel and ultra-high-strength steel. The weight reduction for this car also continues because your hood, front fenders, door panels, and trunk lid are also composed of aluminum. The extensive use of aluminum not only increases overall efficiency of the vehicle, but it also helps with driving dynamics. Less weight means less inertia and increased agility. Looking at the side profile of the C-Cab, one of the first things you're going to notice are these nice sleek lines going the length of the body. It really gives this car that much more pop. It looks resemblant of the S-Cab. So this car just looks really high-end, but only for a fraction of the cost. The C-Cab gets a four-wheel independent suspension with a four-link front axle with aluminum components for a weight reduction. In the rear, you're getting a 5-arm multi-link design. With that being said, there is an optional airmatic suspension, which uses air pressurized spring struts that are able to respond directly to the road surface. They're able to firm up in sharp corners, which increases an overall sense of control with the vehicle. They also aid in providing an ultra smooth ride. We've covered the suspension. Let's focus briefly on the wheels, tires, and brakes. This particular model comes equipped with 19-inch multi-spoke wheels that come wrapped in Continentals that are 225 up front and 245 in the rear. An important feature I want to mention is the torque vectoring braking system. It works by having the electronic stability program detect understeer. From there, it's able to apply the brake on the rear inside tire. That's going to cause a torque shift on the car and get the car aligned on a better vector suited for the turn. I definitely want to spend a few moments to address my favorite feature of this vehicle, which is the automatic soft top. As you can see, for this particular model, it comes with a red soft top to match the red cranberry leather interior, which is a very nice touch. It only takes roughly 20 seconds to be raised or stored, and it can be operated up to speeds of 30 miles per hour. One thing I really want to point out is that when the top is raised, you can't see any of the supports. There are no bows or lines. There are a lot of cheap, bulky soft tops on the market, and they just look really bad. Like, have you ever seen somebody buy a suit, but they didn't get it tailored, so it looks like it's just hanging off them? It's the completely opposite case. This soft top looks absolutely tailored to this car. And the effort is almost minimal. It's silent operation. And again, it can be done at speeds up to 30 miles per hour. So you won't stop traffic if you're trying to get the soft top raised or lowered at a light. Let's talk about what powers the C-Cab. Under the hood, you're going to find a 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder motor, which produces 241 horsepower at 5,500 RPM. Now it also produces 273 pound-feet of torque at a crazy low 1,300 RPM, and that stays flat to 4,000 RPM. This motor is connected to the new 9G Tronic transmission, which is more versatile and lighter than transmissions found in previous generation C-Classes. 0 to 60 comes in at about 6.3 seconds. Your fuel economy is going to be 23 miles per gallon city and 31 highway. So now that we've talked about what's under the hood, let's close it and take a look at the car's interior. The interior of this C-Cab, again, is covered in the beautiful cranberry red leather interior, and they're just soft touch materials on every single surface. The center console is covered in open pore black ashwood trim, which is a great contrast against the aluminum that's going across the dash. So let's start off by starting at the top of the dash and working our way down the center console. At the top, you have soft black leather with contrast gray stitching, which looks great because it coordinates with the aluminum trim throughout the car. You also have a large display for your infotainment system, 3 air conditioning vents, controls for your air conditioning system, controls for your navigation, radio, media, and telephone, and then a nice large panel of open pore black ashwood trim, which looks terrific in this vehicle. Under here, you have 2 cup holders, and then coming further back, you have controls for your infotainment system, and you also have a dynamic select button, which is able to alter the car's different driving modes. You have comfort, sport, sport plus, and custom settings, and each of these settings is able to adjust the throttle, suspension, and transmission mappings. Coming over to the steering wheel, it's covered in high quality leather, as you would expect of Mercedes-Benz. The top portions are smooth leather, and the side portions are perforated. You have controls for your instrument cluster and telephone on the steering wheel as well, your traditional Mercedes-Benz brightwork, and then a race-inspired flat bottom, which gives the car an overall sporty appeal. You also have thick aluminum paddles for downshifting and upshifting behind the steering wheel as well. The seats are covered in gorgeous cranberry red leather. They're perforated, so they're heated and cooled as well. And then you also get this air scarf system, which blows warm air around your neck on cooler days, and allows you to enjoy the car a little bit more year-round with the top down. The seats are extremely comfortable and plush, typical of what you would expect of Mercedes-Benz. Focusing on the top of the door panel, it's covered in black leather with gray contrast stitching to match the aluminum trim. You have controls for your power seats with 3-position memory, and then controls for your heated seats and cooled seats as well, and controls for your air scarf system. You have an aluminum door handle, your unlock and lock buttons, controls for all 4 windows, and side view mirrors as well. Then you have your cranberry red leather contrast that sits well against this black leather here as well, and then you have storage on the bottom of the door. Let's start up the 2-liter 4-cylinder motor of the C300 and hear how that exhaust note sounds. That was a brief overview of the 2017 Mercedes-Benz C-Class Cabriolet, and it looks stunning in the selenite gray with the red leather interior. If you're interested in this model or any other, please be sure to check out Atlanta Classic Cars and contact my friend Jesse Cannon-Wallace. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.